Hi, it's Ankita. In this video, I'm going to talk about Truly Darkly Deeply by Victoria Selman. But before I jump into this video, I would like to thank you for being here. Welcome to another video. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Consider subscribing to my channel and to follow me along on my reading journey. Happy fall, happy autumn. It is my favorite season. I think October is the best time of the year to read. Just grab a nice hot cup of tea and grab a cozy blanket, light some candles, and just read away. And the best time to read thrillers. So speaking of thrillers, let's talk about today's book, Truly Darkly Deeply. I came across this book in my library. I really didn't even know this one existed, and I was pleasantly surprised to find this really interesting, and I believe I ended up giving it a 5-star rating. So in this book, we follow Sophie. We follow her in two timelines: the present when she's in her early 30s, and back when she was 12 years old. So 12-year Sophie moves from the US. I don't exactly recall where in the US, but she moves from the US to London when she's 12-year-old with her mother, Amelia Rose. And that time, you know, like it would be for any 12-year-old, it was really difficult for her to move here and, you know, go to school where she was bullied, and she was having a really tough time with the move. But then this guy named Matty enters her mother's life, and eventually he becomes a part of their lives, both of their lives. And so Matty and her mom start a relationship, and everything's going great. Sophie likes having Matty around because she has never had that father figure in her life, so she really looks up to Matty. But when everything's kind of going great, the area where Sophie and her mother live, there are women who look similar to her mother. They go missing, and later they are found murdered. So Sophie's really concerned, her mother's really concerned, but Matty is kind of an easygoing guy or carefree guy. He is not really bothered. And then Sophie kind of starts noticing strange things about Matty the more time she spends with him, and she kind of notices these little things, and so does her mother, but they kind of overlook everything. Anyway, Matty gets arrested for murders. He gets convicted for murders, and he is labeled a serial killer, and he ends up in prison. He, however, does not plead guilty, does not confess to murdering any of the women or committing any of the crimes, because all of the evidence against Matty was circumstantial. There was no kind of foolproof evidence showing that he is the one who murdered the women. So 30-year-old Sophie is now reflecting back on the time she and her mother spent with Matty, and whether he really, you know, has been innocent for all these years, and he's still in prison. So she is about to meet Matty, who has now requested her to come and see him, and she is hoping that, oh, maybe now if he has committed these murders, if he did commit those murders, he'll confess. But she really has a fondness for him. She is now about to find out whether he was innocent or not, or is he guilty of murdering all those women, because she couldn't really imagine Matty ever committing those heinous crimes against women. So it is truly a page turner. I ended up reading this book in 2 days, which says something because I generally don't do that. I hardly ever read a book in a day or 2 days. Not this one. This one I was like, I just want to know whether Matty actually is guilty or not. The cherry on the top is that there's a delicious, amazing twist. I'm saying delicious in a really dark way because this book is dark. It's a dark thriller. It's obviously about crime, so it is dark. So there's this dark, delicious twist at the end, which explains a lot when you reach that point in the book, which is towards the very end. You do need some patience with this protagonist, Sophie, because she does seem a little bit annoying. If you have watched the series The Fall, and if you liked that one, you'll definitely like this. It's really good. I highly recommend it. I've never read any other book by this author, and unfortunately my library doesn't have any other books by this author. If you have read any other books by this author, do let me know in the comments down below. Or if you read this one, let me know what you thought. But yes, if you're looking for a really good thriller, fast-paced, page-turner with a really good twist, I would recommend this. Really good. So that was my short and quick review of Truly Darkly Deeply, a really good book to read in October or November or winter, or basically any time of the year, but I love reading these books in the fall. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye.